welcome. My name is Nabila Melisha, and I am currently still working on the dress for my bestie. So, I bought 5 more yards of fabric, and I washed it earlier today. But I feel like that 5 yards is still not enough. However, that's all they had. So, shoot, we just gotta do what we gotta do with it. In Mariah Carey's words, what did she say? I'm gonna do the best with what I got. So that's what we're doing. I am cutting this fabric piece. This is from the first batch that I ordered, and I'm cutting it in half so that we can make ruffles, parts for the shoulder, and probably one piece for the hem. And for the shoulder, I might not use all for one side. I might split it in half, you know. It's not going smoothly right now. This is always a struggle to cut the fabric in half, especially if it's not folded in half correctly. So I'm trying to fold it and cut at the same time. Almost there. Okay. Hi, Katie. How are you? How is it going, y'all? I'm over here fighting with this fabric, and I'm about to show you what I have so far. I just hope that my bestie never clicks on my live videos. I doubt that she would, but I hope she hasn't. Because she knows that I'm making her dress, but she doesn't know what it will look like. So now that I've cut this, I'm going to use one side to just make one long strip, and then the other side I'm going to cut in half. So let's go for it. It's a pretty long piece actually. Let me put this one to the side. I don't think this is a good one for and let me show you guys in the meantime what we have done so far. Ooh. So this is the corset underneath here, and then these I want to put some wires in so that it could stand up by itself, and I'm going to make another set of ruffles to make it fuller, so that will be on both sides. They will stand up on their own like that. And then I wanted to actually double layer this piece, but it's looking like we might not have enough for that. So I'm just going to focus on creating super full ruffles right there. Super full ruffles, and then yeah, probably leave it on one layer, because this right here is 5 yards of fabric, but almost like 4 yards, basically until right here. Until right here is where it will be doubled for that. And so I thought, let's just focus on making massive ruffles down there, and then massive ruffles up here, and this would just be a single layer. And then we will sew the butterflies on the tulle right here and on the ruffles, and yeah, that'll be it. Don't mind my messy background, but yeah. What do y'all think? Do y'all like it? Do you not like it? So yeah, that's about it. This is actually the illustration, but the fabric came out darker when I ordered it. But this is what we're going for. And then she won't have tulle shorts. We just are going to purchase some shorts to go with it. Some satin shorts or something, whatever she likes. Let me put you guys over here. And okay. I'm gonna take this thread off right here. I'm looking for my thread. My hot pink. Here it is, my pink thread. Hey you! How are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. Right now, I'm just sewing one straight line so we can gather it. Yes, the pink dress. I am fine. How are you? All right, just finished it. Okay. There I am. I am sewing. You said Ego sent you. That's so awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. You mean rich man, right? Rich. Welcome. For those of you who are here for the first time. And welcome back for those of you who are always here and have been here for quite some time. Yes, thank you for bringing somebody here to join us. I'm so happy. So for those of you who are hopping on now, I am about to show you the progress we have made. Hold on. But first, I'm gonna see if I can actually use another thread to pull it, if that will be easier. Because this one is resisting a little bit. Let me see. It's resisting too. Let's see if we should stick here. I hate when it starts to resist. Might start on the opposite end. But let me show you before I continue what we have thus far. So this is the sleeve. I'm making more ruffles because I want it to be a lot poofier. But I'm going to put in a wire so that it can stand like this on its own. And then this will be sewn together at the waist. Right here we have the corset. The corset is pretty much done, except we need to do what is it, something here for the lacing. And then it'll have this beautiful train, and we're going to add ruffles on top of the horsehair. The horsehair will kind of give it some body so it can stand and have waves and, you know, do things on its own. The idea was to double this, but I just purchased 5 yards because that's all they had. And the 5 yards is still not enough, so I'm not gonna double it. I'm just gonna focus on creating massive ruffles there and here, and then we're going to sew on the butterflies on top of her. And that's it. So she'll be standing like that. Yep. So this is her for right now. Thank you, Caroline. I appreciate you. So this is gonna be a maternity dress, and it has a center front slit so that her stomach can come out of there. So yeah, that's her. And for the new people that Rich has sent me, this is the illustration that I made. This was just the idea I had in my head, and I just drew it and, you know, created it. But at first I had the idea of this super soft pink fabric. However, when I purchased the fabric, it came out a lot darker. And so I had reached out to the company because it did not match the picture that they had up there. And so they were willing to have me return it, which normally they don't do any returns, but they were willing to accommodate me. But before doing so, I asked my friend what she thought, because even though it's a lot darker, it's still a very pretty pink. It's very unique. You typically see soft pink all over when people do maternity shoots. And so we agreed that it's actually beautiful and to just keep it. And that also saved the hassle of going to the post office, returning it, reordering something, and running again into the chance of it not matching. So that worked out. So right now I am gathering the fabric by pulling it to create the ruffles. And then we're going to sew down the ruffles on the hem and by the shoulders. And I'm going to create as many layers of ruffles as possible and just use up the 5 yards to make it as dramatic as possible. You said, where was I? You're almost done. I know, right? Some of it I have done off camera, but most of it you've seen though. You were here when I did the corset, and then the skirt part, I think I did that off camera. How is your sister doing, by the way? Rich. We're about halfway done. Okay, this is the end of it. So now I can kind of organize it in a sense. So as you can tell, it's like a whole bunch of fabric, and then once it's ruffled like this, it's almost like the fabric is non-existent. And that's why we'll take as much as what we've used thus far. And then let me actually put this on the hem so you guys can see the vision. So it'll be like this. But of course, we're going to add a lot more. So this is just one side. And then we're going to do all the way around. But I'm wondering, oh wait, never mind. Yeah. So I want to do at least triple of that on just that area so that it's nice and full. And then when you look at it from here, you see, you know, all that drama back there. And then that, like, if that is full in my head, it will distract from the fact that this is only one layer. So it's gonna be drama, calm, drama. That's the idea there. But she's coming together, yay! Okay, so now I have this one piece. Part of me is like, cut it, stick with the original idea, this will be for the sleeves. Part of me is like, no, just do something here with this one. Let's just stick with the original idea before I confuse myself. So I'm gonna go for half, and the reason why I want to cut it before sewing is because once it's ruffled and I cut it, then the ruffles from the center or where it's cut can start to come apart, and we don't want that. Okay, right here is where I'm going to cut. And these were both BPs for the shoulder. I like to pull my thread a little bit longer than what I normally would pull it to. That way, when you gather, it can shift and you don't want it to come undone. So it will kind of prevent that from happening. And again, we're going to pull. And we can start gathering again. Oops. These butterflies got stuck. These are the butterflies we will be sewing on. Okay, this will be another shoulder piece. Putting that to the side. And we're going to repeat the process here. And it's ruffling time. Wafy, how are you? Good evening. I'm thinking instead of wire, I could also do what is it, boning, but I like wire because you could kind of mold it, you know? You can mold it to be whatever you want it to be. Okay. I like. Oh gosh. Let me take y'all over here with me so we can kind of, I'm gonna put y'all over here so you can kind of see what I am doing. So this is a slight bit shorter, so I'm gonna pull them out just a little bit. Let's see here. I'm gonna pin it to my baby. I'm doing good too. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear that you're doing great. So it'll be like this basically. Like that. You'll see. So there's a gap right now. I don't want that gap. So I'm going to sew those pieces together. So it's just a whole bunch of ruffles. And I am going to pull the bottom layer in just a little bit more. Okay, now let's do the other side. And again, when I'm sewing it, I'm going to sew them together so that there's not really a gap in there. You said you're watching while heading home, okay? You are heading home from work? Thank you so much, Wavy. Wavy says the dress looks flawless, by the way. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, thank you. And here we have this other piece. Let me see. And then the part that starts in the center right here, I'm going to actually cut shorter because I want it to be like a fine, what is it, point, and just widen as it goes. Yeah, from work. Oh, okay, cool. I hope you had a good work day. So the person you told to join, is that a colleague? So this is her. Okay, she's coming, she's coming. And then we gotta do ruffles for the bottom. Part of me is like, let's straighten this up now, but part of me is like, no, don't do that yet. I don't know what to do. I could sew this together. Let me see something. So this is like that, and then this goes to it like that. Let me put a pin over here real quick. Part of me is like, shoot, do another layer. Make it even more dramatic. Oh wait, this part came up. Came loose. What do y'all say? Do another layer over here at the top? Oh, that's your twin brother. I didn't know you had a twin. And he has been here before. I feel like he has. Let me go back. No, actually that doesn't. I mean, it said that he had a crown like number 3. But no. Robert and Rich. Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice. Well, I really appreciate y'all being here. Getting support from the twins. That's so cool. So do y'all say add another layer? Or do y'all say it's good enough? If I add another layer, it's gonna be more drama. Are we here for the drama? Or not? But in the meantime, And in between time, I can cut this. Actually, let me leave y'all over here because then you have a beautiful background. This. Yes, I was thinking like add a third layer to the top, so it's a little bit more dramatic at the top. What you think? So it's gonna be more ruffles and poof here. And then more at the bottom too. I'm gonna start by You said go ahead, add it? Okay, cool, I will. Thank you. So I'm going to cut this for more ruffles. There we go. There we have it. And then that right there is a workout. Hey calves. Honestly, I don't remember. I'm so sorry. Thank you. No ego. Thank you. And toxic. So now I'm going to take one of these layers and cut that in half too. This one doesn't have a fold, so I kind of have to manually fold it, fix it, fold it, fix it, fold it. This is kind of the annoying part. be better off like opening it. Hold on, let me scroll back. What did I miss? I am back. Okay, I asked if you wanted to be besties a long time ago. I do remember that. I do remember somebody asking me if they want to be a bestie. Oh, you were asking me, can you be a higher? What? I don't even know how that goes. I don't know how to do that, I don't think. Hi, how are you? Let me see. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right there. I am going to pull this back some so I can just, because this is way too much cutting to be stopping and cutting and ugh. I think this is a far better method. Whew. Okay, halfway there. Whew. Feel it in my back. Yep, there we go. Ooh. Okay, let's catch up. Thank you, Amir. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Toxic. It says only that I can remove you. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I'll be right back. I am back. Okay. Yes, thank you, Toxic. Please like, sub, and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. It would definitely help me a lot. You're welcome. I need some water. Where's my bottle? I had a bottle of water, I thought. No, I guess I didn't. Okay. Thank you for saying that for me. Now let's go make some more ruffles. Okay. Guys, I am craving something, but I don't know what. I don't know how Sunday sweet or something tangy. But at the same token, Saxby's fries would hit right now. Oh shucks, I forgot to put it to 5. Yikes. Okay, and it's time to ruffle. kind of like messing up my shirt. Okay, let's put this down too. So I'm going to bring the dress up some. And sure, this way. I'm going to turn her around. Okay. Put her over here. And we're going to spread this. Okay, oh, right. So this is just one layer of ruffles. So here we still gotta get some ruffles there, but this is one for now. And then I'm gonna do about 3 layers. So it's gonna be right there on top of the horse here. So the horse here is covered. And then we're going to do about 2-3 more. And then when we have some left, I'll go in and do the shoulder pieces. But this is hard for now. I'm so excited. So we have, which one did I cut? I think this is a full piece. Okay, this is the one that's cut. So we're going to ruffle up. Sorry guys for all the movement. I'm going to ruffle this piece. I'm not sure why people would unsubscribe from me. I haven't noticed. I honestly don't even know what my count is right now. Oh, so it's one person. Maybe they accidentally subscribed and then realized they don't like my page. You never know. Okay, we can go ahead and ruffle this too. There we go. Oh wow, that's good. You said the president is not kidnapping anyone? I have no idea what's going on, where they got that from. I don't know. Oh wow, that's funny. That is funny. There used to be a challenge on Facebook where you basically hit the word that comes up in the middle. Like they would give you a word to start out with, and then you just keep hitting the words that are suggested in the middle and see where you land. And I would say like maybe like hit it 10 times to form a sentence. I'm thinking, I wonder how much is left on there. Whew. My arms. Ay, caramba, Dios mío. Yes, please, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Hey, another one down. Let me see. I should probably move it some more, just a little bit. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't mind that. So let's put this one down. For the people who are new here, who just hopped on. So right now, this is what we're looking at. Oh wait, I cannot tilt my phone. It looks like this now. And I'm going to do about 3 more layers of ruffles. I want to say probably like 30 more minutes. I think she's so pretty. I know, but thing is, I am already sleepy and I still wanted to go to the gym tonight. Okay, so this is all that I have for the fabric. So I'm going to cut it in half first. I might not even be able to get 3 layers out of this. So next time I know I need at least like 20 yards to do this type of drama. I got 15 yards and first I ordered 10 because I was like, oh, 10 should be enough. And then I did 5 more because 5 is all that was left of this fabric. No, they're sold out. I bought the last 5 yards. The only thing I could do is buy more in a different color, but then again, I don't know if it'll clash. So I don't want to take that risk because I can't really see it up front and you can't rely on the pictures, you know? Okay, so since this is all we have, I'm going to first ruffle one side and see if it'll be enough, or if I should still add to the sleeves. I might not have enough for the sleeves, so let's go and figure this one out first. Ouch. That was sharp. Oh, I just told myself don't drop the pins. No, this is a gift to my best friend for her maternity. So I'm making it as a surprise. She knows now that I'm making it because I wanted to make sure that she even wanted to do a photo shoot, you know what I mean? Because not everybody wants to do a photo shoot when they're pregnant. So I ended up telling her, but she doesn't know what it looks like. She has no idea. Thank you so much. But she's my bestie. She always models for me. And she never charges me to model, you know? So I just wanted to do something nice for her in return. Of course you are. Of course. At some point I'm gonna run out of thread. I'm kind of monitoring it. He said, do I have more wire? still a lot in here. Oh yeah, I do have more of the thread, but the spool that's inside the machine, that one runs out, and so then I have to fill it up again. But I'm hoping that I can make it to the end without having to fill it up. Because it's kind of like in the middle of a long line. So far so good. And we made it. We made it. I just hate running out in the middle of sewing, you know? That's just the annoying part. Okay, now let's ruffle this bad baby up. So I guess since I'm not doing a double layer, I can attach the waist together. Yes, I'm gonna put some more in before I start sewing, that way I don't have to worry about running out. Yeah, attach the waist, then we can attach the ruffles at the bottom, and then we can hand sew the ruffles at the top together, and then sew them to the iron piece. What is it? The wire. And then we attach the wire to the corset, and that's it. And then we can sew the butterflies together, you know. Sure, you can. And I bring my number up. Oh, that's funny. Thank you though for all your hard work in the comments and your help. I do appreciate you so much. And for those of you who haven't subscribed or liked yet, please do so. It will be very helpful to me. And for those of you who already have, I thank you. Oh, it's all good. This is where we at. We got all of that to go. Okay. Alright, well, I appreciate you. The turkey trot. I feel like I've heard of it, but I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I think we can do it. I think we can do that. Oh, okay, that is really nice. That is really good. A fundraiser and collecting camp goods. Oh my goodness, guys. My arm. Yes, I do. Isn't it like, what is it? Music? Like, not a band, but, you know, they kind of do like classical music and operas and stuff like that. Okay, so our school teaches violin, viola, bass, cello. That's so awesome. And you do violin. That's so awesome. Okay. That's so good. I'm so excited for you. I actually really like classical music. And when I watch The Gilded Age and even Downton Abbey, and they're going to like the opera houses and stuff, I really enjoy it. And I think the last time I've actually been to an opera was when I was in high school, and we went in England. We took a trip from Amsterdam to England. We went to opera house there, and I had a good time. I really enjoyed it. I might need to find an opera performance near me and go. I really enjoy doing old school classical things because it's an art that, you know, existed for a long time, and I just appreciate it because it's almost dying. You know, our generation is completely different. And I feel it's so classy and elegant, you know? You're gonna do just fine. I'm sure you're gonna be able to pick it up. You know, make sure you take some time tomorrow to practice and catch up. Really, you would like that. I think you would like it. It's like, in my opinion, a very emotional experience, because half of the time I have no idea what they're singing, but you can feel the emotion through their voice, you know? And it's something that is almost impossible to describe. It's just like you just gotta sit there and feel it, and you know, you might drop a tear too. But it's beautiful. Okay, that is nice too. That's really nice. I wish I had that when I was in high school. We didn't get any music classes. One thing I would love to learn, and I'm kind of teaching myself a little bit, but I haven't been consistent with it, is playing the piano. The piano, like every time I hit those keys, it's literally like an emotion. Like you cannot describe in words really, but you feel so much. That's amazing. That is so amazing. Yes, it does. It really thrills you so much. Because it's kind of like such a deep embodiment within the voice. It's like it could be very airy and light and beautiful, but it can also be so packed with emotions that are, whether it's sadness, like even happiness can be packed and you feel it, you know? Oh yes, he's been subscribed for, shoot, what, a year or so now? Hey you! How are you? How have you been? That's so good. I'm glad to hear it. Um, mhm. I'm doing well too. Thank you. Thank you for for asking. Thank you for asking. I'm over here saying thank you for subscribing. Thank you for asking. I'm doing good. Wait, so did we meet the 10 goal? Oh wow, that's amazing. Oh, you said never mind, no? Okay. Oh. Um, hmm. I think it was your kindness, and you didn't give no weird vibes, if that makes sense. You know? You were being kind and respectful, and you had no weird vibes. My stream went private? Really? How? You mean like the ones that I uploaded were private and you couldn't see them? Or you mean my actual live was not visible? That is so odd. Okay, let's put this down. And I'm gonna show y'all. I had scooted this up. Hold on, my fingers are tangled. So it's looking like this will be it. But I'm going to sew them all close to each other so that there wouldn't be any gaps. And sorry guys, I'm trying to. So it'll be like that. It is definitely not as full as I wanted it to be, but I guess it's not a bad thing. It's still pretty. And so we only have this one piece, so that means we're not gonna do a third layer over there. Yeah. No, I still do shorts. I just haven't had time lately to edit and post my shorts. Oh, my life and private. That's so weird. Maybe I hit something on accident. So yeah, it is not as full, but what I can do, I can maybe shorten it a little bit and make it poof up. That's so weird. I need to check into that. But I'm glad you're able to join now. Maybe it was just that one time. But what do you guys think about this? Thank you, thank you. So just that one other side, and then I think I'm going to shorten it and create a poof basically. That way it will appear fuller too. Maybe. Yeah. You said it happened tonight as well? That's so odd. I wonder why. But this is it. This is her. And then we're going to sew the butterflies on. And yeah. And this is the front. And I'm going to kind of, part of me likes that this is in the face, but at first I was thinking of having it narrow where it starts, right here. So basically narrow it all the way and then let it get bigger and fuller. Oh, I wish I had more fabric, guys. The fabric is sold out, so I cannot purchase this anymore. What do you guys think? Should I narrow it or should I leave it to be big at the front too? Because if we narrow it, then you can actually see that it has a corset. But if we leave it, there's not a hard deadline, but I want to have her do the shoot at least before the end of October. My week has been pretty good, pretty productive. I've been working on her and I've been doing alterations, so yeah, I've been pretty productive. I cannot complain about my week. And I've been hitting the gym. I didn't do it yesterday though, but I've been pretty consistent with going to the gym, so that's also really great. And my goal is to go tonight, actually, after this live. You said, are you going to go on trick-or-treating? No, I don't participate in Halloween because it's too much going on spiritually that day, in my opinion. That's the day that people are practicing witchcraft more than anything. I don't trust people. Like when I was a kid, I was like, oh, this is fun, you get to dress up, but it's so much to it. And I also don't trust people and their candy. You know, I don't know what they did with the candy. Some people are innocent and they're nice and sweet, but others could do crazy stuff with your candy, you know? And then you feed it to your kids. So that's something I feel I want to be more careful with. Yeah. You said follow up on what we are working on. This dress right here, let me show you again. This is the front. And we're going to ruffle up the bottom. And then this is the back. So this is a dress that I'm making. Oh, thank you. For my bestie, she is pregnant right now. And she knows that I'm making this. But she doesn't know what it looks like, so she has no idea. And I wanted to surprise her. She always models for me. She's super sweet. I love her. And so I thought, let's just surprise her with something nice for her maternity. It's gonna be a girl. It's gonna be a girl. And she loves butterflies. So I thought I'm going to sew on these butterflies. I have different colors. Well, not colors, different shades of pink. So those are the light pink ones. And then these are the darker pink ones. So let me show y'all. Let's just take these two with me. And I also have different kind of butterflies. So I thought we could just kind of like, sorry. You know, have them floating in a sense. Around. So like, let's say right here, the shoulder, they could just be floating around at the shoulder. I'm not gonna have the stem as long as it is, just shorter, but I'm just to show y'all. Hold on. Let me straighten this stem out. Okay. So they could just, you know, be like that in there. Yes, it is pink because it's a girl. So my bestie, she loves butterflies and she loves Mariah Carey. So Mariah Carey also had, I don't know if it was called the Butterfly album or something, but she definitely did something with butterflies. And so I thought to incorporate, you know, the butterflies because of that reason. So, like, again, I won't have the stem that long because, you know, you can literally see it and it's too harsh. So most likely I'll just cut them off, the stem, and just sew the butterflies on. Yes, it is a surprise for her. She doesn't know that she knows that I'm making her a dress, but she does not know what the dress looks like. She has no idea about the butterflies, none of that. That's literally a surprise. So I'm gonna actually show you guys a couple more. Hold on, I'm trying to find all the butterflies. They're all on my desk and work area, so it's, I believe it's 4 of each. Okay, so this should be it. And I honestly might have to purchase more of the butterflies. Maybe. I also have these. So, hold on, let me put y'all down here. I hope she's not looking at my live. I hope she's not. But I feel like she never really watches my YouTube though. So I doubt that she's actually seeing me. I was gonna tell her like, girl, do not watch my live videos. But I doubt that she is. So let's see. I'm gonna move this over some so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, she said that she's excited, and I'm so excited too. Wait, what was kind of rude? Oops. Oh, that she's not watching my live, you mean? Oh, she's busy. I don't take that to the heart, honestly. Let me see, let me put this one right here. So kind of like this. I hope it's not gonna look tacky. I really hope it's not. I mean, if she doesn't like it, I can always cut them off, or, you know? I mean, most of my friends don't watch my YouTube. They're all subscribed, but I don't think any of them sit there and watch me. Well, I'll take it back. Some of them will text me like, hey girl, I'm watching. You know? Like some people do, but most of them don't. Look. This is not necessarily how it would be, but I'm just like, just to show y'all the idea. Let's see here. Do y'all like it? Do you think it looks tacky? What are y'all saying? And like some of them, I was thinking to kind of keep a little bit higher so that from afar it looks like it's just floating over it. You know? Like it's literally flying around in a sense. These really look like real butterflies, Loki. Something like that. I'm gonna hand sew them down so that they stay. Aw, thank you, Daddy. Thank you so much for that. I'm gonna sew the butterflies down so that they can stay in. I'm gonna hand sew them. So yeah, it's looking like I do have to get another pack of these. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see. I have also this kind. These are fabric ones. So they're a lot more delicate. And they have rhinestones in them. So this is what they look like. Let me see. I'm going to... These I could just lay on like that. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. Y'all see the little shimmer? Maybe I don't need to buy more. Maybe when I put more of these down, and these actually have a double wing, so you can kind of play with the wing. You said put one in my hair. Let's see. Hold on. Actually, let me do it like this. Loki, maybe she needs to put one in her hair too. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. Okay, so I put one of those right here. So yeah, maybe we don't need more butterflies. I just need to scatter them more. Because right now they're super close to each other. And then we need to add more of these. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try to... So she's having a girl, as you guys know. But there are also some blue butterflies. So do you think I should still add the blue ones on here? New hair clip unlocked. And then, what do you guys think? Keep only the pink ones? Or also add the green and blue ones? Look, these are the green and blue. They're all blue right here. These are green. Green and blue and yellow. Orange and pink. Let's say this one goes right there, for example. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna make me cry. I probably need to iron some of them down because they have a weird fold. This one is blue and pink. all of them? Okay, cool. Oops. So like this one would be really nice right there.